Taylor. I'm a detective sergeant in the Jamaica Constabulary force. Now, me making this video today may be viewed by many as a career suicide, but I'm making this video out of desperation, out of frustration. A number of injustices have been meted out to me by high-ranking members of this organization. And on the 15th of January 2020, I met with the present commissioner, Mr. Anthony Anderson, and I blew the whistle on several high-ranking members. And instead of the matter being properly investigated, as per the Protected Disclosure Act of 2011, or the Whistleblower Act, I have been further victimized to the extent that I am about to be charged by the Narcotics Division on a ganja matter. Now, I must inform you guys that based on communication with my Federation Chairman, Mr. Rowan James, the DPP ruled in this matter from April of last year. And Detective Inspector Sheldon Colson, on the 27th of January this year, that is last Thursday, informed the Moran Bay RM that the DPP has ruled on the same morning, the 27th of January, that I be charged. Now, it's either one of two things. If DPP can justify a charge against me, it's either that evidence have been fabricated or some misrepresentation of information was done. Now, I am calling on two persons. Miss Paula Llewellyn, Director of Public Prosecutions. Ma'am, I have you in very high regard. And I have you in high regard because I don't see you as a person who will compromise your office. So I'm calling on you, ma'am, to take a look at my file, either personally, and in the event that you're too busy, cause one of your competent deputies to peruse my file to see if there's justification for me to be charged. Ladies and gentlemen, this actually started in 2011 when I applied for an accelerated promotional program, which was dubbed the New Accelerated Promotional Program, the NAP. They needed 25 persons for that program, and I ended up in the top 25. Sometime during the process of elimination for that program, I attended a party at the Commissioner's residence, the then Commissioner, Mr. Owen Ellington. And an incident took place with a high-ranking member of High Command. And from then, several attempts have been made to take me off that program, which proved futile. Now, when I passed the polygraph was the last thing. And when I was actually told by the polygrapher that I passed the polygraph, I was later invited by Mr. Owen Ellington to a meeting. And I went to that meeting with Mr. Owen Ellington and his four deputies, Miss Jevin Bent, Mr. Glenmuir Hines, Mr. Delworth Heath, and Mr. Clifford Blake. And at that meeting, I was informed by Commissioner Ellington that I failed a polygraph. After I came out of that meeting where the commissioner told me that I failed the polygraph, the first person I called was ACP Welch, who was in charge of training at the time. And I related to him what was communicated to me by the commissioner. And ACP Welch said to me, "The commissioner told you that you failed that polygraph? I am so disappointed. You passed that polygraph with flying colors." And for him to use the word disappointed, to me, It simply means that he knew, that the commissioner knew that I never failed the polygraph. He then went on to say that because I know that it must be a mistake, send an email to the commissioner and ask him for a dialogue, that he wished to have dialogue with him about your polygraph results. He said that if I should go through the regular system, the program, which was supposed to start the following week, would commence without the document reaching the commissioner. So he advised me to pen an email, send it to him for him to pass it, and then he will give me the go-ahead to send it to the commissioner. And bear in mind that there's still evidence of these communications in my email. And that is the thing, almost all my communications with members of High Command have been recorded. And I have grown to see reason to record these conversations from past experience. And when I sent the email to the commissioner, I was later contacted by my ACP, who was in charge of NIB at the time, who told me that an email was forwarded to him by the Commissioner of Police, asking him to remind this police of the protocols to be followed when communicating with a senior officer. I then apologized for my action and asked him to apologize to the commissioner on my behalf, and then inform him that I wish to go through the route of communication. And he told me that he'll get back to me up to this point. Now, my subsequent videos, I will be outlining in details another promotion program that I went on, what was the result, and everything that culminated into this that is happening to me. I will reveal the monsters in this organization that I have been trying to, and I will not say I've been trying to fight them. All I have been doing is trying to defend that which you promised me. You told me to do certain things, and I did them, and all I have been doing is defending that. And as a result of that, you victimized me to the extent that I am about to be charged. Commissioner, I have spoken to you on other occasions. You have given me an avenue to get through to you so that a meeting can be arranged. You would know all my efforts. All my efforts to try to get in contact with you, to try to get a follow-up meeting with you. When I informed you the last time that we ran into each other, and I informed you that since that interview with you, nothing has been done, you seemed extremely surprised. And that is why you gave me a particular avenue of communication. That has been from September last year, Commissioner. And up to this point, I am unable to get a meeting with you. You would know all my efforts. You had given directives to your staff officer to arrange a meeting with me. And Commissioner, from September, that has not been done. Can't you see that something is wrong? I am fighting a system of nepotism, cronyism, and corruption. And I need help.
Xaymaca, unity, them if you know a straight love we need in the community. It's time for us to unite, my brothers, my sisters. Let's join hands together. It's the only way to rise above inequality. One nation, freedom, my people, freedom.